Stop. Our nominees for Best Picture are Begonia, Frankenstein, F1, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Who do we expect to win? Who do we want to win? Go.
I expect One Battle After Another to win, but I want Sinners to win.
I think Sinners is going to win. And if I had to pick, I don't have a strong preference here. I'm not obsessed with any one movie. If I had to pick, I'll pick Marty Supreme, but I know Marty Supreme is not going to win. I believe strongly that I know it's going to go to Sinners or One Battle After Another, and I lean slightly towards Sinners, but it could kind of go either way. Why do you think One Battle After Another is going to win?
Because of the way how everybody is just in a fanfare over that film. Like, the only people I've heard who don't like that film are like black women, basically. Everyone else has been obsessed with it. Whereas with Sinners, I've heard, because there's obviously the race element as well, I've seen a lot more people being questionable about it. Obviously, there's all sorts of politics going on with the Oscars, which I don't care about the internal thing. But best believe I'm rooting for Sinners right now. This is the award I want Sinners to win.
I think regardless of who wins, I think both people will be happy because they kind of distributed the awards between both films quite a lot this year.
Okay,
let's see.
They're announcing it, yeah.
They've announced it.
I knew it. One battle after another. Yeah, all the basic. Let me not say what I've got to say.
Do you speak your truth?
Well, let me tell you. This is all I have to say on this.
Look at Teyana. Look at Teyana. Do you see Teyana?
Oh.
Have you seen Teyana in PTA? Oh.
Literally PTA. Oh, what's it? PDA. PDA.
Where's the rest of the cast?
Where's the rest? Yeah.
Oh, very interesting.
It's very profitable. It's very profitable to mock black women. It's very profitable to sexualize black women. It's very profitable to do the most when it comes to black women. That's all I have to say. No surprises.
Actually, where, in addition to Regina Hall, where has Jungle Pussy been this entire award season? Oh, Chase Infinity is so excited. Cute.
That is a big achievement for her.
Who is this? Leo DiCaprio. It's so crazy how Leonardo DiCaprio is like the biggest movie star in the world, right? And in One Battle After Another and this Oscars and this award season, he's almost been like almost an afterthought.
Non-factor. Yeah, he's a non-factor.
Like, he's just, I didn't even notice he was on stage because I was so fascinated by that PDA that was going on. Okay, D, if you look to our live stream, you will see our good sis Odessa Zion. Do you like the fit?
She looks good. I like it.
I like it. It looks a bit casual. It's giving a bit, couture by H&M, but I kind of like it. I can't lie, D. Teyana on that stage looks right holding that Oscar. Like, I'm picturing the pictures if she had won her Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. She looks like a movie star.
She does.
She's giving Halle Berry in the 2000s. She was rocked. Like, she looks like she was supposed to collect her Oscar, and that's why she's the one holding that Oscar upstage. Because they looked around and they were like, you know what? She looks right with it.
She should have won.
Wow.
I'm not happy
Jungle
with this
Pussy
thing.
is actually there. Actually, sorry, I take back what I said. I think that might be her in the background. Or is it? Wait, maybe not. I'm not sure.
I think so.
But where is Regina Hall?
She's behind
the way Sean Penn is
Taylor.
not here. Yeah, is that her? Okay. The way
And you know
Sean
what's
Penn
crazy
is not
about
here
that?
is
Sean
so
Penn
funny.
is the engine of that film, actually.
Facts.
He is the engine of that
Facts.
film.
And one could argue, some people, me, would argue, he's the self-insert character of a certain someone. Look at Maya Rudolph, his partner, excited
happy
about her man's Oscar. Well, D. Well.
Well, that's what.
Well then.
Let's get into it. I'm feeling salty.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm feeling really salty right now.
Talk to me.
Like, I've said it a few times today. What do they actually want from black creatives at this point? Like, what do you want from black filmmakers? Tell me.
Maybe if Ryan Coogler had his female characters doing up blaxploitation, and maybe if he'd named Annie something like River Coochie or something. I don't know.
Apparently. And do you know what's annoying
Listen,
me? That like even among some, you know that our opinion on this film as black women, right? It's not like it's a universal thing. There are some black women that think this is a
no.
revolutionary film, and that like it's actually got positive things to say when it comes to black women. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
bothering
I
me that
know.
there are people out there who are watching all of this and thinking that this is a win because it's a revolutionary film talking about black politics, and now they've just won Best Picture. Meanwhile, the actual revolutionary black art film has been snubbed today, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm not sure if I would call Sinners revolutionary either, but I understand the point you're making. I think another thing that's going on with maybe the perspectives of other black women or black people on over that is less antagonistic than ours is maybe also partly, like right wingers don't like one battle after another either.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
naturally.
because they feel like it's too woke, right?
Mhm.
Because quote unquote, because the villains of the film are like
Mhm.
unambiguously white supremacists, and the film is all about race mixing, right?
Mhm.
So like traditional white supremacists don't like the film. And they feel like, oh yeah, here we go, Hollywood. So I think there is also a type of person that is reflexively kind of in support of the film because they know that there's a certain kind of right winger that doesn't like it, if you understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Um Now me being able to critique something regardless of how other ideological groups are going to feel about it has never been a problem for me.
Mhm.
So it doesn't move me either way. I can understand that white supremacists don't like the film because of racist reasons, whilst also feeling strongly that the film is very questionable on race
Mhm.
and gender, race entangled with
And
gender
gender.
specifically. Because
Facts.
that film doesn't care about, it has nothing to say about black men. It doesn't, black men don't
Yeah,
exist in,
they literally
actually,
don't
now that
turn
I
up.
think about it, every PTA film, because I recently did a marathon of all his films, have black men ever mattered?
There was that character in Boogie Nights,
Not
but
any.
he wasn't really important.
Boogie Nights, Don Cheadle's character. I actually did like Don Cheadle in that film a lot.
I
Okay.
actually think that film had something negative to say about black men as well, by the way. Did you clock it?
Ooh. Oh, I think I'm picking up what you're putting
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Because let's put it this way: at some point, that particular character makes a partnership choice, i.e., he leaves one woman and starts dating another woman, and it was
Clock
very
it.
like
Clock it. Clock
it
it.
made sense.
I
That's all
think
I'm
we're
gonna
on the
say.
same page. We're on the same page, D. We're on the same page. Okay, well, I mean, on that note, so just looking back on all of our winners for tonight, for Best Picture, we had one battle after another. For leading actress, we had Jesse Buckley. Okay, let me just do that again. For Best Picture, we had one battle after another, which you predicted. Last minute, I thought it was going to go to Sinners, but ultimately went to Oba. Best leading actress, it went to Jessie Buckley, which you and I predicted, and the whole universe did. Actor in the leading role went to MBJ, which we both felt towards as we got closer that was what was going to happen, but
Mm-hmm.
neither of us were huge fans of that. Supporting actress went to. I knew from the start of the ceremony when that happened that a whole lot of white silliness was going to be happening tonight. Supporting actress went to Amy Madigan for Weapons, which all I can say to that is
Wild.
lol. And
That might be the worst thing that happened today, actually.
director went to Paul Thomas Anderson, which we're not happy about that, but we kind of expected it. Best casting went to one battle after another. Best cinematography went to Sinners, Autumn Durod, Akapal, which we're very happy about.
Mm-hmm.
Writing adapted screenplay went to one battle after another, which is a very unserious win, but we expected it. Original screenplay went to Ryan Coogler, very deserved. I believe it's his first Oscar win ever. Best original score went to Ludwig Göransson. Best original song went to Golden K-pop Demon Hunters, kind of unserious. International film went to Sentimental Value, which made us very
I'm
happy
happy
because
with
we
that,
genuinely
yeah.
did both like the film a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Even though I'd have been happy if Secret Agent won as well. Animated feature film went to K-pop Demon Hunters, which is very unserious. Costume design went to Frankenstein, makeup went to Frankenstein, production design went to Frankenstein, film editing went to one battle after another, which we grudgingly kind of agreed was the
Yeah,
correct
I agree.
decision.
Yeah.
And visual effects went to Avatar. And that is Oscars 2026, D.
I'm not feeling. I don't know. I just feel like disheartened.
You wanted to end on a high.
Yeah, and look, I don't know. Maybe I'm just responding to it. I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting onto it, but I just feel like, obviously, I'm not a filmmaker, right? But I'm just thinking. Imagine if I put in that much heart and that much soul into a project like Sinners, which again, I'm not pretending is a perfect film. I have my issues with it, but like, I don't know. There's something going on with me where I'm just like, as Black people, we always do so much. Like we have to put in so much work, and then like nonsense will come out of left field and just take over what you're trying to achieve. Now, having said that, there is someone today who got to benefit from mediocrity, in my opinion, as a Black person. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna rehash it, but like as much as I don't think that win was deserved, I understand why some Black people are like, listen, even when in these situations where you're like, this person low-key doesn't deserve this award, that we all need to just stand on it and be like, actually, yes, they deserve it, because otherwise we just have this ongoing narrative of like having to work 2 times as hard for like less outcome than your peers. Anyway, I'm done with rambling. What do you think?
No, it's not rambling. It's a very good point. I'm a strong believer in POC being allowed to be mediocre and get awarded for it. In this case, I'm afraid I cannot stand by it just because of my level of distaste for the individual involved and my level, just how low. It's one thing for me to think a performance or a film or something is just okay. But the thing is, I actually don't think his performance is just okay. I actually think it is below par. So this is a case of Black mediocrity getting excellence that usually I would root for, but I cannot do it. I'm so sorry. I think, and it's showing my bias. If it was a Black woman, I probably would.
Yeah, if it was a Black woman, I'd still be
there's
like,
no
yeah,
level of
no.
mediocrity you can give me that I wouldn't still be like, go girl.
I agree.
But I'm so sorry. This is not one I can celebrate. But I think maybe that's why I'm a bit more calm about the whole thing, is that like, you know what, some Black mediocrity was rewarded. Some white nonsense was rewarded. Too much white nonsense, because the combination of Amy Madigan and the oversweep is too much. But so it's not balanced. But hey,
it's something.
Hey, it's something. And I did enjoy very much seeing Teyana on that stage with her Oscar. Now, Teyana and PTA, them running up to that stage together was really, really something.
His head was like in her bosom, like.
Stop!
It was.
Teyana and PDA Paul Thomas Anderson, I think watching that, it told me all I needed to know about certain suspicions I've been having. And that's all. And on that note, I think that's it for our first live episode. Thank you for everybody that listened.
Thank you so much
anybody
for
that's
coming.
listening afterwards.